Big money.
Money.
Cash.
A lot of money.
Big man.
Travel.
My name.
Auto.
A car.
Audi.
What car is it? Ferrari. It's a Ferrari.
Red.
It's a red car. And pay attention and look at Mary. Look at Mary.
Rubia.
Has she got a lot of money in real life, or is she imagining that she's
Dream.
She's imagining that she's got a lot of things, okay? So they are talking about hypothetical things. Things that are not true, okay? So they are talking about hypothetical things. Things that are not true. Things that are unreal. Okay? So they are talking about hypothetical things, things that are not true. It's possible. She's imagining that she's got a lot of money, that she's got a big house, she travels, and also that she's got a car, expensive car. Okay? So, now we are going to read a dialogue. It's a dialogue between Emma and Mary, right? And we are going to find out what they are talking about. Okay?
Oh no.
Yes. Okay. Ready? Pay attention. It's a dialogue between Emma and Mary. Emma and Mary. Right? Emma says, did you hear that Susan is in China at the moment? That's amazing. Where would you travel if you had the money? I'd definitely go to South America. Probably Brazil and Argentina. I travel around Asia. If you won the lottery, what would you do? If I won the lottery, I would buy a big house in California, go traveling, and buy a red Ferrari. I'd go traveling too, but then buy a Porsche. That reminds me, my car is making some funny noises at the moment. What should I do? If I were you, I'd just take it to the mechanic. So, Emma and Mary, they are talking about Susan. Susan, where is Susan at the moment? In which country? China. She's in China, right? And Mary asked Emma, where would you travel? Where? What place? Where? Argentina and Brazil. And Mary? Asia, right. And Emma asked, if you won the lottery, what does it mean? What is it? Lottery. Do you play the lottery? No. And if you win the lottery, what did you win? If you win the lottery? Yes, but what do you win if you win the lottery? Money, a lot of money, right? And look at Mary. Mary says, if I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. If I won the lottery, I would buy a big house in California, go traveling, and buy a red Ferrari. Okay? Yes? And so we talked about that they are talking about an imaginary situation. She is imagining that she's got a lot of money and that she won the lottery, right? Pay attention to the underlined sentence. Let's see. Priscilla, please could you read it? The underlined sentence about Mary. If I won the lottery, This one.
I will buy.
Yes, can you read it, please? Can you read it? Yes.
I want the lottery. If I will buy a big house in California, go traveling and buy a jet Ferrari.
Right. If I won the lottery, yes, I would buy
A big house in California.
a big house in California.
Go traveling and buy.
Yes. Go
Traveling
traveling
and buy.
and buy a red Ferrari. Okay, pay attention to this sentence. If I won the lottery, if. Do you remember when do we use if? Okay, so it's a condition. If I won the lottery, if I won the lottery, what is the result or the consequence? If I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. I would buy a big house. I would go traveling. I would buy a red Ferrari. Okay? This is a hypothetical situation, right? And pay attention to this verb. One. Yes. Is it in the present or in the past? It's in the past. Very good. So we say win, it's in the present, right? In the past of win? One. So, one, it's in the past. If I won the lottery, it's in the past. Now, have a look at this sentence. I would buy. Buy. Is in the present or in the past?
In the past.
In the
Past.
In the present.
Oh, no.
It's in the present.
Both.
Both is in the past, but buy is in the present. So, and we're going to add this word, would. Can you repeat? Would. I would. Can you repeat? I would buy. So, this is a sentence, yes, it's a condition to talk about something that is not true, that is something that we are imagining, okay? For example, if I won the lottery, I will put it in the bank. If I win the lottery, I would put the money in the bank.
¿Por qué le pusiste con
Sorry, if I won the lottery, I would put it and would put the money in the bank. For example, let's see, Rocio, what would you do if you won the lottery? Yes, you.
Travel.
Can you make the complete?
If I went to the lottery,
I would
travel in Germany.
to Germany. Okay, good. What about you, Marcelo? What would you do if you won the lottery?
I won the lottery. I would buy the car.
A big car.
A big car.
A big car. Federico, what would you do if you won the lottery?
Show.
Yes, you.
¿Cómo empiezo?
If I won the lottery,
travel Japan.
okay, to Japan.
Okay.
So I would. Can you repeat, Federico? I would
I would
travel
travel Japan.
To Japan.
To Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Do you like Japan?
Yeah.
Okay, are you Japanese or Argentine? Yes.
Mitad-mitad.
Half and half.
Half and half.
Okay, good. Nicolas, what would you do if you won the lottery? One. If I would buy
GTA.
a car. A car. Okay. Micaela, what would you do if you won the lottery?
I won
Yes.
the
The lottery.
I would
Buy a car. Okay, buy a car. Okay. Lucas, what would you do if you won the lottery?
I won the lottery. I will try Spain.
Travel to Spain. Okay, very good. Christina, with your cousins. Okay, with your cousins. Priscilla, what would you do if you won the lottery? Come on. Would you give it to charity? To charity? What does it mean, charity? A la caridad? Would you give it to charity? You know? Would you buy a big house? No. What would you do? Travel. Travel to Germany. Like, okay, la Rocío. La Rocío. Okay. Yes, like Rocío. Okay. Now pay attention to the question. The first question that is underlined in the text. Okay? Who can read it? Let's see. Brenda, can you read it, please? The question.
Where would you have your
Where
Where
would
you travel?
you travel
To live? You
Repeat, please.
Repeat, please. Where would you travel if
to live.
You.
had
The money.
the money? Where would you travel? Where would you
Para
travel
trabajar,
if you had the money?
Después de trabajar falta
It's okay also. Where would you travel if you had the money? For example, if I had the money,
¿Qué dice, profe? Cuando viaja necesita plata.
no, where? We are talking about where, in the place, what place, which country? For example, if I had the money, I would travel to France. If I had the money, I would travel to France. Okay? Damian? Sorry, Jerónimo. Where would you travel if you had the money?
I had the money, I will travel to the States.
United States. Okay, good. Damian, where would you travel if you had the money?
Where you travel,
Yes, if I had the money.
travel.
In English?
We just started.
United States. Yes. Okay. Micaela, where would you travel if you had the money?
If I had the money, you will travel to Brazil.
To Brazil. Okay. Karen? Karen, where would you travel if you had the money?
I was
To Spain. Okay. Nicolás?
Esa es la casa esa grande. A mansion.
Yes, a mansion house or a big house. Yes.
Yeah, has the money, a good mansion.
You could buy a mansion. Yes, of course. Me too.
Yo no todo viaje.
Yes, very good. Now, let's see another sentence. Pay attention to this underlined sentence that Mary says. Mary says, I travel around Asia.
Asia, no?
Yes, Asia in English.
Ah.
I travel around Asia. Pay attention to this D. I travel. What do you think it refers to? This D. It's the same to say I would. This is the contracted form. This is the short form and this is the long form. Right? So we can say we can say I'd travel. Can you repeat? Travel. Or we can say I would travel.
I would travel.
Right? And this
Right.
is, pay attention, this is a common expression when we are talking. Yes, this is usually used when we are talking. I'd travel, yes, in the spoken English is more common. I would travel when we are writing. Okay? Good. And it's okay. Now pay attention to this picture. Okay? Yes, these two men. Sorry. What's his name? John. And his name? Peter. Okay. Peter, yes, is Mary's husband. Peter is Mary's husband. Is Mary's husband. Okay? Yes. And they are also talking about imagining things. They are imagining things, situations. So they are talking about hypothetical things. They are talking about unreal things. Okay? And imagine you that John is asking Peter the same question. Where would you travel if you had the money? So Peter, what is going to answer Peter? Imagine Peter. What do you think is he talking about? Where would he travel, Peter? Travel to France? Okay, why not? Okay, and imagine that Peter won the lottery. Imagine that Peter won the lottery. What would he buy with the money? Huh?
A big car.
A big car, okay. What else? For example, would he buy a house?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Would he travel around the world?
Yes.
Okay. Would he give it to charity? To charity? Do you remember charity?
No.
No? No. Would he put it in a bank?
Yes.
Yes. Would you put the money in a bank, Nicolas?
Profe, ¿puedo corregir las pruebas que faltan?